it's me, Benny. Welcome back to Weir Reading Virtual Storytime. Well, this week we're going to talk about robots. You know why? Because it's National STEM Day on November 8th. Do you know what STEM is? That stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. So basically it's about all kinds of scientific and mechanical and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and read a story called Boy and Bot by Ame Dyckman. And after that, we're going to make our own launching rocket robots. And they're really going to fly in the air. It's going to be so cool. But before we start, let's sing our storytime song. Ready? We welcome you to story time, story time, story time. We welcome you to story time. We'll all have lots of fun. Okay, enjoy Boy and Bot.
Boy and Bot by Ame Dyckman, illustrated by Dan Yaccarino. A boy was collecting pine cones in his wagon when he met a robot. "Hi," said the little boy. "Want to play?" The robot blinked. "Affirmative." They played. They had fun. But as they rolled down a hill, a rock bumped the robot's power switch and the robot turned off. "What's wrong?" the boy asked. The robot did not answer. "Are you sick?" the boy asked. The robot still did not answer. "I must help him," said the boy. He took the robot home. The boy fed him applesauce. He read the robot a story. And he tucked him in. "Good night, Bot," the boy whispered, and climbed into bed. Later, the boy's parents peeked in on him. They did not see Bot behind the door. The door bumped Bot on his power switch. Beep! Bot turned on. "What is wrong?" Bot asked. The boy did not answer. "Did you malfunction?" Bot asked. The boy still did not answer. "I must help him," Bot said. He took the boy home. Bot gave him oil. He read the boy an instruction manual. He was bringing him a spare battery when the inventor walked in. "Stop!" the inventor shouted. "That is a boy!" The boy woke with a start. Then he saw Bot. The boy smiled. "Bot, you are cured!" Bot lit up. "Boy, you are fixed." The inventor called the boy's parents. Then he drove Boy home. "Good night, Bot," Boy said. "Good night, Boy," Bot said. "Want to play tomorrow?" Boy nodded. "Affirmative." And the friends did. The end. Okay, this week's craft is launching rocket robot. I found this template online. This is it. We're gonna make a rocket, and this will be the top. These will be the little steering wing things, and then of course the little robot will go on top. You need coloring pencils or crayons or markers. I chose pencils because I haven't used those yet this time. I chose red, yellow, and blue. You can use any colors you'd like, of course. I wanted the red to be like Bot in the story. You'll need 2 paper cups. These are different colors. They don't have to be. This is just what I had left. The silver I'm going to use for the rocket, and the gold is going to be the launcher. You'll need to use a hole puncher or an awl or something to put holes in the cup that's going to be the rocket. The directions actually said you can do slits with scissors and tie knots in the rubber bands, but I just felt safer, like it wouldn't slip out if I used a hole puncher instead. So of course also the rubber bands, you need 2 of them. This will make the tension and will make the rocket pop up go into launch. You'll need scissors. I have these big ones to cut the parts apart, and then the little ones for the detail, but you don't really need to do that much. I'm just not that great at cutting straight. And then of course you need tape or glue. A glue stick might work. Glue dots, Velcro, whatever. I just think the glue will be easier, or I'm sorry, the tape will be easier to deal with. So the first thing I'm gonna do is cut apart my rocket. Okay, now that we've gotten all the parts cut out, I'm gonna go ahead and start coloring. Like I said, I'm gonna make my robot red so that he's like bought in the story, but I'm gonna give him a little bit more color. And then this we'll put together to make the dome, the top of the rocket, and these will go on the sides. So we'll fold that little thing back and they'll go on the sides. So let's go ahead and color. Coloring done. There's my bot, my little cone top, and the two little side thingies. I'm gonna go ahead and get my cup ready. Now again, this gold one I'm gonna use as my base, so I don't need to do anything at all with this. But the one I'm gonna stick the robot onto, this one, the silver gray one, I'm gonna poke holes in. Fit just fine before. There we go. So there's one. I'm going to try to do one across from it and make them perpendicular to one another. So they're going to make kind of a T or a plus sign. Once we put the rubber bands in. Sorry, I've got to pull my scissors back out. We are going to cut the rubber bands just in half. So we've got 2 long rubber bands. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the rubber bands through the little holes. They are small, so it's a little tedious, but it's not so bad. Tie knots and then cut off the end. Rubber bands all tied on. They're still too long. What I'm going to do before anything is make sure that I don't have the bands too tight. So I'm putting this over, I'm pushing it down, and then yeah, that flew. So as long as it flies, I'll get someone else to help me demonstrate so you can see the whole thing later. But what I'm going to do is just kind of snip off the excess, just so that they're not in the way. And you want it to be so that you can push it down. You can practice, you can change the tension by twisting them. See how it gets curly? That makes it shorter, it makes it tighter. But it seems like the looser, you get just the sweet spot there to make it go high. So the next thing we're gonna do, that'll be face down, that'll be how we put it on. I'm gonna make the cone top. We just wrap it around so it touches. Might be a little excess. I'm going to use tape just because it really just is easier to deal with. I have a little overlap there. It's not a big deal. I just use my scissors. And then we just gotta get it to stick on here. I think what I'm going to do, big tape globbles, I don't think that's a word, on the inside of this and see if we can get it to stick. You just do it, this is the non-sticky part, loop it up on both sides and it'll stick to itself and stick to other things. So I'm going to put 4 on. stuck on there. It's not really straight, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna stick this guy, sorry about that. Stick the robot right on. Again, I'm gonna make my little blobbles. I'm gonna trademark that word. It's now a word, I declare it. All right, I don't like my teeth to show, sorry. So I snipped off the top bit. I'm gonna put those on there, and then I'm just gonna kind of center it. Make sure his feet are on there, and then his little head sticking there. And then for the little, I don't know what you call them. I can't even think of words, but they're wings, basically. You fold them back on the line, and then those kind of stand up. This is what you would use on an airplane or a rocket for changing direction. Little fins, I can't think of the words. Okay, and then we're just gonna stick those kind of on the side. Unfortunately, it's, well, yeah, we can do it in front of the little rubber band so that you can't really see it from the front. That's kind of cool. So I'm gonna do it like that. No bobbles for this one. And do it like that. So there's one. And we'll do the other one right up there. Just to be sure. I'm sure you could glue this, it just takes so long to dry. So that's that. I think I am gonna make tiny bobbles. Because they're gonna never listen to me again because I say words like that. Okay, just to get them firm up on there. And that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna pause here and go get a friend, help me launch it so that it can go high. Whoa, that one went high. Thank you.
That was a good one. Okay, well, I hope you really enjoyed celebrating National STEM Day. Remember, it's November 8th, so do something fun and scientific. I hope your rockets flew really high, and I really hope you liked the story. Well, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.